Hey friends, welcome back or welcome to my channel. Today I am starting a reading vlog. So this week I'm going to be filming a 5-star prediction reading vlog to coincide with the first week of Battleathon. If you do not know what Battleathon is, it is a team-based, point-based, competitive readathon that goes based off of your star rating. So you get like 50 points for a DNF, 100 for a DNF that you have gotten 50% or 200 pages into. I must add that. You get 50 points for a DNF. You get 100 points for a 1-star, 200 for 2, 300 for 3, and so on. You want 5 stars. You want to get your team as many points as possible. Another little addition to it is you get bonus points for reading your team's bonus prompt. I'm on Team Wings. Our bonus prompt is anything with royalty in the title. So king, queen, throne, crown, heir, like all those books. Basically the entire Throne of Glass series, which I will not be reading. I'm not particularly concerned with hitting the bonus prompt. However, I do want to get as many 5 stars as possible. So for this week, I am going to go grab my little TBR and be right back. I have my TBR stack right here for this week. Will I finish all of these? Absolutely not. These are just my pile of possibilities for the week. Might not even get to them. Might not get to any of them. First off, it's Beartown. To let you know what this is about in quick terms, it's about a small town. There's a big thing that happens that they get a little bit crazed about. Semifinals for nationals for their ice hockey team, and it's a community study, basically, like a character community study about loyalty, commitment, all those fun things. That's my first book. Another one on my TBR for the week is Lovely War. I'm 163 pages into it. I am enjoying this so much. Julie Berry is a saint. I love her writing so much. She's a genius. If you don't know what this is a love story set in World War I, World War II eras. It is told by Aphrodite, and it's about Hazel and James. Hazel's a pianist. James is a soldier. They meet. They fall in love. He goes to war. Beautiful, right? Wrong. Well, yes, right. She's telling the story. Soon, Apollo comes in. Apollo starts talking and telling the story of a ragtime genius from Harlem named Aubrey. And then Hades comes in and starts telling about a Belgium girl named Colette. And then next thing you know, their stories intertwine. And that's basically where I'm at. It is absolutely fantastic. Could not recommend enough. I have already cried. I've laughed. I've giggled. I've kicked my feet. I'm in love. So this might be my first book of the week. I think it might be. I don't know. And then I have The Ghost Ship. I am going to try to get this on audio. I think my library has it right now on audio. I just went to the library today and got some books. I got this. I got 5 books. So I'm going to try to read at least 3 of them. Because I got 5 books from the library today. And I know for a fact I can get 3 of them on audio immediately. So I'm going to get Ghost Ship on audio. It's a historical fiction set in 1621. It says the mysterious vessel floats silently on the water. It's known only as the Ghost Ship. For months, it has hunted pirates to liberate those enslaved by corsairs, manned by the courageous crew of mariners from Italy, France, and Holland. Bravest men on board are not who they seem, and the stakes could not be higher. If arrested, they could be hanged for their crimes. Can they survive the journey and escape the fate? That's the Ghost Ship. Then I have Annie Bot. My friend recommended this. She said she really liked it, and she's not normally into like science fiction. So I think this is going to be good. A robot created to be the perfect girlfriend for a human. Yeah, she's AI. It just sounds really cool. And then finally, I have The Emperor and the Endless Palace. It's set in multiple time periods. So in the year 4 BCE, ambitious courtier is called upon to seduce the young emperor, quickly discovers they are both ruled by blood, sex, and intrigue. 1740, a lonely innkeeper agrees to help a mysterious visitor procure a rare medicine, only to unleash an otherworldly terror. And in present-day Los Angeles, a college student meets a beautiful stranger and cannot shake the feelings that they've met before. So it's kind of like they keep coming back and finding each other in different lives. And I think that sounds really cool. So those are my 5-star predictions for the week. I'm going to pick one. I'm going to start one, and we'll see where I get. Anyway, I will update you when I choose a book and start reading. Alright guys, I have a confession. I did not read last night. I edited my video that I posted yesterday, and then I hung out with my husband because we didn't really see each other yesterday because we both work. And when he got home, we just kind of ate dinner, watched the Olympics, and then laid in bed and hung out. And I did not read. However, today I am reading. I just got to work. I am going to be listening to an audiobook today, and the first book I chose for this is The Emperor and the Endless Palace. I do think that this could be a very high star rating because it sounds very, very interesting to me. And I listened to a little snippet of the audiobook on my way to work, and I really like the narrator so far. So I think this could be a very high star rating if the story turns out how I think it's going to turn out. That's my update for now. I will update you after. Just got off work. I wasn't going to update until I got home, but I thought I would give you a quick update just because I'm probably going to switch to a different book on the way home, and I'm not sure yet. Maybe just sit in silence. Today was a lot. But I was listening to The Emperor and the Endless Palace today at work, and I got about 68 pages, or about 18% into it, and it was going fast, but I wasn't loving it. So I decided to DNF it. I figured since Battleathon is based off of star ratings, if I'm not going to give something a good star rating and I don't really enjoy it anyway, like if I'm not enjoying it after a certain point, there's really no reason for me to continue because I want to read more books with higher ratings. So basically this was told in 3 timelines, and I was really only interested in one of the 3 timelines and one of the 3 characters. So I think that's probably the main reason why. Also, I might try to read it physically. Maybe it was just the audiobook. I might come back to it. I'm not really sure. But those are my updates. I'm about to go home, and I'm probably gonna read Lovely War tonight or The Ghost Ship, because I did start The Ghost Ship, and I do really like it. I'm really enjoying it. I wasn't sure because it's more of like an older historical fiction. I've been reading more of the World War I, World War II historical fictions, but this is more of a 1600s historical fiction. So I think because of that, the audiobook was kind of difficult for me. I feel like reading it physically is going to be a lot better for me because of that. So I think I'm going to go home. I'm either going to read Lovely War or Ghost Ship. I will let you know, and I will update you later on. I got home from work, I ate some food, got ready, got comfy, just like normal after work things, and now I'm sitting and I'm going to read Lovely War. It's gonna be so good. I'm so excited. I'm on page 163 right now, and the chapter I'm on is by Ares, so I'm assuming it's gonna be more of like in the trenches and James fighting. I'm nervous. I really love James. James is like my favorite. I just reached part 3, page 243. So I read 80 pages of Lovely War. I'm so sad. It's so good, so many emotions. If you haven't read it and you like heartfelt books, read it. The prose is beautiful still. And Hades has come in, and Hades just kills me. I hate when he's there. Every time Hades is there, I just get anxious and stuff is going down, and I'm really sad. I'm almost gonna cry. I don't know how to talk to you about it, just because it was Act 2, and Act 2 a lot happened. James became a frontline soldier, and Hazel and Colette were having a good time. All of their stories have come together now, and they've all met up, and it's just so good. If you haven't read it and you like this type of story, I suggest reading it. I don't really have much else to say. It's just good, okay? I don't know how to put my thoughts into order at the moment. So far, it's definitely feeling like a 5-star read. Something bad really has to happen for it to not be a 5-star. I still have 200 and something pages left, but it'll be good. I'm in the car again. Today was a very busy day at work, so I didn't really get to listen to much audiobook, and I didn't read last night. I fell asleep at 8:45, 8:30, so that's good. I'm visiting my husband at work because he gets off in a couple hours. I think I'm going to stay until he's off, and I'm going to read until then. I officially finished Lovely War. I cried at Chick-fil-A. I cried so much at Chick-fil-A. This book is so good. It is an easy 5-star. If you like really, really strong characters and a good found family and all that, this book's fantastic. It also has the plot and the magical realism aspect. It's just so freaking good. I say read it. If you even have thought about reading this book, you need to read this book. It is so good. It follows these characters until the end of World War I, and then a little bit on. It's just perfect. This book is so good. So many emotions were felt. I cried so many times. Strongly suggest, please read it. Please read this book. That's all for now. I finished Lovely War, 5 stars. You should read it. Yeah, that's my update. It is Sunday. It is the last day of week 1 for Battleathon, and we are going into week 2 starting tonight. I read 2 books for my 5-star prediction vlog. I wanted to read a lot more. I did get started on other books, but I did not finish anything else. I finished Legends and Lattes at the beginning of the week. I gave this 3.75, rounded up to 4 for the sake of the game. I really liked this. It's very cozy, very slice of life. Not much actually happens. I think it ended up well. It ended cute. I would recommend it if you like really down-to-earth fantasies that you don't really need to think for. And then I read Lovely War. I gave this 5 stars. Really, really loved the writing in this. I loved the character growth, the character building, the found family. Everything that you could ever want in historical romance, this had and more. So, highly, highly, highly recommend this one. This one's a great book. I really enjoyed it. So this week, I didn't do too bad. I got a 3.75/4 and then a 5-star read. I think that's pretty good, given that the Battleathon and the game of Battleathon is 5-star, or the best star rating you could possibly give. I started 2 other books this week and did not finish them. I started The Emperor and the Endless Palace. Yeah, Emperor and the Endless Palace. I got to page 67 and I DNF'd it. Was not enjoying it. I liked the concept. I didn't like 2 of the 3 timeline pieces though. So I decided to DNF this. It's just gonna go back to the library, no big deal. And then I got 113 pages into The Ghost Ship. I'm very much enjoying this one. I am going to continue working on this one. It's a really great audiobook, so I think I'm going to continue listening to the audiobook and probably tandem the audio with the physical, because the words for this book are massive. So I think I'm going to tandem and finish that up and see what star rating I give that. So this week is over. Week 1 is over. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do. And let me know if you have read either of these books and what you thought. What rating did you give them? What was your favorite part of both of them? Whatever you want to say. Thank you for watching. I will see you next week when I'm reading Stephen King. Bye, guys.